Who are some of your favorite buy low, sell high candidates? And I don't hate a buy low on Chris Olave, considering the numbers aren't matching the target volume and there's upside there to be had.
Aaron Jones pops into my head. Like Jordan Mason still hasn't done a ton with that
Yep.
opportunity. Could you like buy low on an Aaron Jones coming back from an injury? I don't know that like puts your team over the top, so to speak. Could you like buy low on a Brock Bowers as he's coming back from injury? If you want to go for like the tight end, maybe even like a George Kittle, like
Mm-hmm.
hasn't played since week 1, might be back in week 7. Maybe even like a sell or a buy low on like an AJ Brown if you think he might end up getting moved at the deadline.
Don't see that happening, but I got you.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like, I know there's some buzz like he wants to go back to play with Vrabel, and then that would put into question: would you sell high on the Stephon Diggs
Mm-hmm.
at that
I
point
think you
too?
might
Which
want to sell high on Stephon Diggs anyway, but that's not saying Stephon Diggs is going to do bad the rest of the year or they're going to trade for a receiver. I think it's just maybe you missed it by a week because he didn't do well this week, but he was kind of overperforming for a bit there. Couple names that I had in my mind, you might be able to buy low on a Saquon Barkley. People have been worried about his workload to start with, and he finally had a dud. If people are very low on the Eagles offense, maybe you get him for cheaper than you should. Not saying you're going to have to not pay anything for him because that's definitely not the case. Quinshawn Judkins had his worst game since his first game that he played, and he might be somebody you might be able to get a lot cheaper depending on how much the person actually likes him. And then I was looking at some sell highs. Cam Scattaboo just scored 3 touchdowns. You're not going to get any more value for him than you are now. And they have Tyrone Tracy, who they didn't really work in yet. I'm assuming that split's going to get a little bit more even. So good time to sell high on Scattaboo. And then question for you, because they had Quentin Johnston inactive. Would you sell high on Ladd McConkey after 2 straight good weeks?
I guess that depends on like what you're getting back on. I still don't know if a sell high. I just think we're getting back to Ladd McConkey being the guy that we had hoped he would be. So if you could
So you're not
sell him,
saying sell because you think this is just going to be the baseline.
I mean, obviously he's going to have a bad game right here. Quentin
Of
Johnston's
course.
going to have it. Like that's just fantasy football.